say we be say na ya santua and na nanom beta wachia na ma umu yedu. And in fact, abako 7 bi o ha say what yakunya so to onim chair de yakura yahu no wo no ho no. Ese akokwa wo ben woni so no di abebesere. Etime ben ne nyina no we sabibu yasum. Ye chair say ye mrante ne na mafo no. See your opportunity to say the engineer blended with the history now. About one ma entire history no behind. But you bet me the engineer the baby I both free, baby I shall say free. Because if you don't know where you are coming from, you will definitely not know where you are going to. And in fact, me ben on Yaman you are no upon him you are, and the choir of us or what me got J. Asante my free bronism. Every team Jakarism, Edibesi when they who said you na Nampa, Asante Wadi, Asante, I want to say good to say about. Now, Minister, this year, Team Aneda Ashanti Fest, so our history, our story, our history, our culture. Ubaye now near around there, but Osha Mofrey works here. Is it telling our story, telling our history and our culture? Medasi pinti owa enkante no na ya papa no ka anansesem kyerɛ enti edu anwumra bosume ni pia na ya pia betna abonten sa na omaka anansesem na kyerɛ ya anansesem no so no eya asante abakosem ana omode adua omode kyerɛ amowahu life challenges issues ebusunya enton no baby a obi afiri ba ya wo de ba ye ene mi ntina kasa firi kumase bebere eya sa nansesem no na ma ye hu kwa ya fa so movie ya ye kopie ensuta asu afu kopie mampo yonso enti de kire se obi abusunya ne obi akura bia no wo baby a wo firi a abusunya no kura baby a mo wo sese no mo kopie ho enti de kire se obi a wo sa story a happen with one mama, one nankansoa, and no money was saying in your throne as a history. History is also not one throne actively. Now, Jais will be from a trauma and barely for an imminent distorted. And yet, at every point in time, will be I was see it me active set, yet documenting every single story and documenting it accurately. And only a camp one, number by history. A very history we are. After the way of life, the history and the past and the stories will direct set the imprimprint and also never be a day. Now, if you have done your way of life, which is our culture, so we feel history, we feel stories now. Definitely, you will be lost with your culture, your current way of life. And the end, also, you are not going to Bruni, and you are one who died at all. Not going to find Krubu Flosso, and you are one who died at all. Name mom, so wouldn't baby was just free in one and none, baby, I will free by a sacrifice or more, and the Yamaya Hungana said, yet here, Amaya Hua Santaman said, yet here, who you be about whom you know. But wouldn't him be now the audience say, I reason any as anti-mine gun and no answer what to none is and none after you wouldn't cherish what you want. And to because you say we are now now going and this year and you said that's it. You choose our team, so that throughout the Ashanti Fest we will be able to have our stories being told. The stories near the basics of Bibia because we Ghana and Santi-mine. Here we are. What is the position of the history? Nankopon child dementia for me na yebeko is a grantee war ye heba bia ne bronifita ko ye call papa na ntwie e wo eye kumawu ni nyina ye a way to tell our history. The we are na aka ni nyina bom ni ahwe currently the modern way of life, the mpanifoni way of life, tradition no, how are we going to blend it? Sebe ya yemfa Gen Z sem no sa na ya ma ya mamre ne be enra. And just to throw a bit of an insight into your team, and then the thinking that went on in choosing the team.
But Minister, already I'm saying now you've been following on social media some of the reviews. Wankasa, your general assessment for these young ones and the works that they've been able to do.
But as a PNT, once aha yɛ baabi a esi kurom mfimfini enti sɛ wobɛyɛ biribi a nkurɔfoɔ nyinaa bɛtwa mu ɔmo bɛhwɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ wotwe ho mmienu ne mmiɛnsa so ayɛ sɛ deɛ wo fie esi nkwankyɛn waa na wo sika a watɔ wo penti a wode kɔ penti so kɔ penti na anyɛ fa yɛbɛka sɛ woadi ankɔ yie nti saa na adwuma wei yɛbɛyɛ no na ɛyɛ yɛn sɛ yɛbɛ yi because yɛhɔ adwuma dada a yɛyɛ atwam ɛne yɛka sɛ nkurɔfoɔ mɛboa yɛ budget ne quotations wɔn de baayɛ a na yɛyɛ ma hyɛ but me visited some of the schools ana me hu onyum a wɔn yɛ no ana me kai tama me wɔ sɛ tutu yɛn visual art students nneɛma a na wɔn yɛ no but na yɛ on a smaller scale either on cardboard papers books and all that but still wɔn yɛ painting collage ne deɛ ka ho na wɔtumi sɛ fɛ paa ana na me ka sɛ me yɛ graphic design wɔ JHS no ɛyɛ no kɔ St. Andrews Junior High School Pampong me yɛ graphic design a me twerɛ ho exam enti ɛma me idea sɛ once a yɛ ma no after all these training mu no at least say ɛnyɛ koraa na wɔ level 300 which is form 3 na obetuma yɛ biribi a ɛfɛ ɛnna mama rehyɛ mu sɛ deɛ bɛsi bi ansi yɛmfo ɔmo mmara yɛde ɔmo ba na anyɛ yie koraa ɔmo yɛ yɛ ma akwaraa wo kyerɛ na adeɛ a na wɔboa na ɛnyɛ sɛ wɔnyɛ mistakes o wɔnyɛ mistakes a wo panin na wɔde ayɛ dɛn acorrect no nti yes deɛ bɛsi ani sɛ ɛnyɛ fɛ mobɛhuru me a ebedi ayesa na twam me ma na nya opportunity to explore eti aba de na ma ye ready say some huru mi omo ya me dey o me do omo ana be na ko fon chade de edi kai a omo be ye opem so de no na unim say otufo e bom mo asema no bibi e fa ne ho bia ya nimunyam eti me hye da ka tro omo say mo fa bibi an hyase omo fa ye wura an hyase menim say ensapa ene nhira e wo sikadwa ho ntino sikadwa ema ya nimu mu ase na omo ye rough sketches at the xx dot no to ho a obi kan tro say ye wura na damu e ho na me na confidence we are on course afa e de ade no pick here na de no ma say no matter what ye wura de na afa ne de aka nyina ebefa na ye stress adwuma no adwuma so mo wa first day ba ye wura nko an ye draw no second day ne de o mampani e ka ho nipa ni enu na the current face of Ghana near Santiman eti ya wa Ashanti region ye bibi a ana baba na regional minister metida ho ana ye wura tin na ho a e asem kase eti ya started with ye wura ebi Ghana so Ashanti Maya ka Ghana ho the current president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama anything ye do ono so ba ye wura nchen ye wie ye no ya bie presidential gallery e wo ho a e ho no said yet no obi a watena akonya kase no so da as Ghana president bia ye don beba ho asante hinefo a otufo a sabio wodi ka ba ye waba otufo no na tusu etmeka no me hwese no meka no yie omo ni nyina ne nya akonya o manhia ne nya omo pictures na enyuma aka hodo a ye bese ye no ye be ye traditional gallery so said ye be ya wokọ a obehu otumfuo o se twitwie ademabram obehu omo nyina otumfuo se tutu odikai saa kotem otumfuo awo said ye be ya ba bia obeduru bia ye maya ye painting no ene painting no saa kwa it is telling our story, it is telling our history, it is telling our culture.
But minister, I'm saying now we need no ye hu nkrofo de kokoko bi ebefifa images ni bi menim say ba online you chance on it odi e for TikTok minister and you what TikTok here unim ho asem saniema no what are you doing to prevent future occurrences and those people so we involved no I mean dia na ye e dia fa ho
me da se bi me ya santini dia me be sha se afiri ho ye wuramfo ni wa ha dia tumi wa ha enno me wo se na ba ko ba ha obegyina ha be ya amamre ne bibia e wo so wo ye bia ye de e wa ha to ye santini na ye santini kan na onim se wo furu ma che ha wo tishe sigadwa se dia ade a ebo ama santeman akoso amaga na akọ nim no o be se na wa dwe hu mienu that is one aspect of it the second aspect of it is security provision ya dia ya make sure say asokwa ebema security men our especially during the nights in the time being whilst we try to set up the whole space ebio said the adventure na ba no em say ya be say as a recreational center said the bear afoforo ebaha ombetimi ehu ye history nyema we said the ni na kire no ma ba hwa betuta pictures ni ade said the bear aha ye active there at the end of the day no obi baha obedwe hu mienu oba na onya opito nsanfuo ataya whatever ye person ye traditional said the bear obaha onim say wawura ya mamre ne ya manye mu natimi aboa ma ha ye very active ti ha ye active obi baha obedwe mienu ebiom cameras na wo hono on the camera ba kusia signals for na control edemaye eti amo ma redirect no said be ya blind spots and go for editing sem and some money na no ebetumi akokoto so say na me can do any interview no yetimi anya footage of nipa na obeye sade no eti omo analyze because yam pese do kwachi obi na so political witch hunting no ya pese omonya very sure of nipa o video say be ya so mu a ne nim se yam tun na dai enfomo but nakopon child member signals ne Ghana police abaso mama ye footage na e kire nipa o wura mu a wode sa red paint ne be ye no ye ne yama na kase ya mo paint ni bia omo be correct sa ne yama na letimi abo ma na sa gina ne dadam ye mo na die no omo di ko ye guso ye ho adwuma de aka kire no ye be ye ahyehye amana ye fe se de be ya ebeboa na santeman ni mapega
ona uni hanankofo keka se wawanya ya hei hankwa na ade so na yewo swame ai sovulai yewo asafo emusi se cultural center emusi nka ekwan ho ni nyina kayen beautifying with this art. I don't know the future projections for the region as a regional minister.
Kwanche de fe na kwache de fe enso ye disika na ye de eye we ya ye kan sika kompa deda enru sika bi a members me boni di ba sika kompa enru wo wonye o ba so ko fe adokwa brebe ba sika kompa because ene wo benya sika de e ma so ko chira bo so mba ha 1 billion ana oyiye and the 1 billion ni na komua ubanya sika 1 billion kwa sa ode share adwuma mu kura no e ade a obebra ansa na wanya and the chair say edisika just that because ya dey ma no na eye timamufo maba ambo aye ni ntino ye mfili impact no to say there aka ba kofo na nka wade atwum so wo ya ya to so bi on ye say ya ba obi abre na ya ye ntino oba no obi say na oba be catch and not my friend of communal responsibility and our communal involvement when it comes to development. And you know, the actually say, "Ama and Yamano can I cannot perform kakra maye because me budget for 1 day. Me one day this is 2. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's not 7. Yet you musa want enti ya kapa ebiom enen ne fe no this is no ma go can feasible they are launching Ashanti Trade Expo good enti enese ne fe no nko a per se enti ne ye ya pese ye a model bi a ebetuma boa ye ne ya manage because maintenance culture na ya problem wo home ne ya manage ne ye jumadi aye di ni so enya beautification nko a ya to the city greening and beautification. And so I'm and ya choose asokwa new road no e dey call Annaga Junction no and ya dey share here. Ya University Horticulture Department, USTED Horticulture Department, Parks and Gardens. And I am not the proposal but say emfa agric students no eso nka ho no musua de. Enti ya be expanding ya do maka ho. And the Nurse Royal Palm, any plan of streets no fefe no. Ya nurse am na dru ba bia, omekwa ko excavate. Omo excavate ya nom dia ba be sisi e wo median num. Na median ni na so ya try momo na fefe kama. Na yetimi adequate design ne kama. Committee no ba ye no. Justification and omo pass ye nyusu street we na ye say. Enipa ntan twabu bebre. Eti edi kanke ya fa Annaga to airport. But when so mo aton yema no. Time bia no mo twam ho, edua no no mo sai no. Eti ebema na ye den to start with. It yet me every year had it me a firm control. Now if you started expanding near the free Amnagatu airport and airport to Mensia near the green in non kakanga because here in this car the basic skyscrapers now and if you have any grass in there you bet my entry any hangwa you better expand it to other areas. Whilst I also some individuals and corporate institutions about on board say on the zoo area hono cultural center area hono asukwa my friend the sofa line and the cake and hono the tinya ko ho ye be ma ye ma no time kakra no de ahome e bi wo final exam near the ade it ye be hwe say be every quarter and every 6 months and as I see a check the next Ashanti Festa then we will see how best gradually no ye betimi de akoba kuro.
Now I don't know. Questions quickly.
Honorable, you video be online almost say so you school kwala wako form every school audio we win child abuse. Then how come from?
And the next question also.
Honorable, Pacho so Hano Martin Kakra, family Stanley, you love FM. Okay, so I did we say I'm here who said an institution like creative arts institution and what part so no we am here who said there's a reason why it should be completed because so shema enye art in kwana and kolaiye me ba me nibia kasa obusa oma or say I want to be a computer artist, I want to be a computer this, which is linked to art. But then institutions say wahanoma everything are training or more I do that level no. Said the actually be produce movies, any animation near the other any ho. It's yana ayediya momo. Do you think it's time for us to fast track that project? Said the creatives, baby, as the fundamental.
Madam Wasi, say what time for Asian wasa no idea. And now Bekina Maya Kuna. Now money didn't bonnet. A team be our best what the money be out of the man. And your man, no beyond anything. Obina and Anka way a one screw. It will better not baby, no, I can't hear any day. Because all the world can echo Sanya Manaswa. Ultimate call when you are brabum. And you know, Measure Munkran say, Impo Bruna Tari Kravakota Washan. I want Yaja de Pasoino. Obibetimia who knew a poor bumps and I did tie the showing. But one hour, what about life? Well, life no team. One more near, Obuphobia more in a day. And to the air, and go for a candy. That's the chance. Any child abuse in any ways. And child abuse just say we exploit more for either financial gains and our personal gains and our BB. Where are more talents or more on their various campuses. And here when they say it is an opportunity for them to actually excel instead of the fact say a child abuse. Only 18 years. And then one man draw no. And if I sign on birthday said this is what is 60 years and I'm 70 years. I sign on a regional minister. And so when they who say, who did 34 cry, who did the it's in an Amoakohene Talks also did the it will my entire management instance of creative arts and I'm saying Minister for Tourism, Creative Arts and Culture, Emma Yanana call a honor. Thankfully, I not get fun. I'm over so you more contractor back to site or a whole a Jumano. It's most definitely very year our whole Eddie Amaye. Last month also, KSTU, that is Kumasi Technical University, KTU, Kumasi Technical University, almost be a creative arts faculty. And also in that regard. Beyond that, say the visual arts where FFFA, it is an opportunity to also make a case for also infrastructure with Get Fund. It is said many students we will do that needs assessment. Near any education minister and get fund akasa. Near what we can also use to support the manner of visual arts in the respective SHS. And we are committed. We are so committed to creative arts. Because the point you say, Nipa who you frame me SWOT analysis, where was strength, where opportunities, where were weaknesses, where were threats. And when in an idea, Mahoya Day, no, Shemukina, Ashanti region, the Maya Hoya Day, your culture, your tradition, your tourism. And then go for Bahayina, Obiba Resort, Obetobi, Obiba Niania, Obetobi, and you may walk and Patamuhano. Say no more 200 cities, and lay near my Bahay on Baton 400 cities. And to share idea one day was sooner. No, my Inca come, and only the all others, Beba. Krobi to say Cuba. Almost near Manconia, no started say, on the training doctors. While we are Cuba training a lot of doctors, almost to meet the Bagan and Yadina. A way of specializing in the economy so that Bibi do Bibeba. Nipa no ba no oba be say ni sika wo kuro no ebe boa ma emabuna ede enya adwuma ye and that is the way to go. Once your name say your culture, your tradition and your creative sector na ya ade a na eji ye fia where they to on the map no obi obeba bia wo minister bi obeto to sa sector na se no na nipa no onim de wo ye enti ano kwa mi ase de o kan ye no mi wa edi ame wo bebre entertainment prefect, SRC prefect, why akwada the small boy, baby. But the point is that Mayor Young, Median say I have to give the youth an opportunity to also bring out our talents. And the young for can change here and ask them, yet the end say we are focused on the job. Ogo bro chile we never do Ghana, how she our Ghana no yaniyama no enti pa mekai mayor starting say wo pam nkrofo wo kromu no me wo wa na dwadifo ba yeni ba bia betina yeni ba bia be say ye medi adwa na masa frɛ no is mayor die say yakura ye say obeba ya 4 years ni be so ubehu
no stadium ayaka you want to clear them
stadium Asokwa stadium side here. Ababa mobile 2 times. Amakom area honi nyina enye area the containers ne sa na man sisi ho. Ba you go to wo ma me a obeba say 4 years ne be so beto abana tia ye. Anu ni wo wadwemu. But the wadwemu ye de me yobusa say ba bia wo te tua property rate. Onima de krokra. So it means that we have a long way to go. That is also not a justification, say, because as we speak now, a nipa over 110 and a work a sanitation quarter. Omatu emure gu baby basa. And now what in the Niama, the Mula Fufie, Akokuka Tabua. Yahu was CCTV cameras, Mua, Yachi Wamadom Court. Your daily will be 20 days. Amoakohene court, your mabusi are planning for a part chow. Or more than for a part chow. 1 year was a 4 years special. 4 years, no man near home. I'm a renew mamma. I'm at Nako Naso, Baba. And the end there, what to me, you can eat your cake and have it. The only way we would be able to be successful, as I say, Waka brochina wa hu ne fefefe tayachi sebe ya bibi abebo ma CBD no mu ate a na nkrofo cancer fofo radio no so no ene wo so wo phone ma wo so ne kama social media wana wo so abana so be defend here so that at the end of the day we would be able to have your support to work on it. Ultimately I was here Kejetia phase 2 near Crofro market. Sebe ya maame no yebetima movie do na ado makọ Crofro market mo hwe ya ye kọ ho ana ya sa atwesa ya kakra ye kọ ho no sika na ye bese ye de kọ ekọ wura mu no ye hu se omo ye variation no na sika no bese omo de ye no ekọ soro bebre se wo ye project in 2008 yɛwɔ 2025-2026 cement boa sesa iron rod boa sesa bagana mmara no woyɛ procurement na kɔtam sika bi da baabi de kɔyɛ adwuma bi a obi fa ho ne sɛ adwuma na wɔsɛ kɔ so mmara na wɔsɛ yɛde yɛ no de yɛ na wɔamfa anyɛ ɛno na ma yɛtwe yɛn ne ho kɔɔ akyire kakra enti president ayɛ sɛ yɛma district biara nsi 24-hour economy market saa market no ɛyɛ model market a ɛbɛboa ma anadwo koraa no pɛ sɛ ɔyɛ biribi a wobɛtumi anya adekode ayɛ wɔ ho ɛdɔsɛ yɛma police station mmra hɔ fire station mmra hɔ ɛma bank no yɛma no the branch mmra hɔ yɛma clinic mmra hɔ na pharmacy so mmra hɔ ne yɛma shops so so a adwadifo bɛtumi de dwa yɛ dɛn ɛwɔ mu ɛde district biara ɛyɛ ne deɛ now KM deɛ ɛwɔ so ɔmo yɛ no ti ehwie kurofuro market a ɛbɛyɛ hu bɛyɛ nwanwa sɛ wobɛte ane sɛ mayor sa akɔkɔ de soso akɔbɔ fam sɛ nkɔyɛ market foforɔ wɔ baabi edi mayor baayɛ no na ɔsɛ ne deɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ wɔyɛ no yɛma ne kwan no ɔmfa nyɛ kurofuro market mo sɛ ma mayor ti nyankopɔn nkyɛn de yɛtumi ayɛ paper works ne nyinaa sika a ɛwɔ sɛ saa 24-hour market no yɛde ma mayor no wasan ho check ame yɛde ama contractor na 3 days ago yɛde ama attach one year contractor ɔba kurofuro market na ɔba bɛyɛ ɔmo eti the course of next week no ɔba bɛ start adwuma ɛwɔ kurofuro market yɛ de 24-hour economy market tiɛ no ama yɛ scope ne biribiara wie deɛ ka ho mmienu a ɛno nso so yɛkɔ back and forth ɛyɛ Mampɔnten market ɛno nso so yɛmpɛ sɛ yɛbɛkɔ start something new when an existing one ɛwɔ hɔ a yɛntumi nyie yɛnim yɛwie sɛsi a nkurɔfoɔ bɛka sɛ yɛne yɛwie ɛno no mu yɛbam because yɛ Ghanafoɔ sika ɛno ka ho bi na ama projects bebree akewura mu enti waba na obi deɛ waduru baabi a wɔsɛ ɔbɛboa na yɛwie no because sɛ wowie a yɛbɛkɔ tena radio so wɔka sɛ wodeɛ wɔ enti no na de amememfen na de wakɔhyɛ biribi ni wase 4 years so nkyɛn ma uwie na so so afiri so na ba bɛda ne da moto etu ɛyɛ Mampɔnten deɛ no so yɛbɛsi yɛde sika no ɛkɔhyɛ Mampɔnten market ni yɛtumi de ewie no yɛde efiri hɔ dwumadi a yɛdi no ɔman ne leadership no first no na ɛwɔ traditional leaders no hɔ eti na ahemfo no na ntokuatoɔ ne biribiara kɔɔ mo hɔ until say democracy by a legitimate politicians no enti development bia ni wa we politicians free mu a enye by your side of the world no politicians no bi ba no oye bibia obi fro bomb so beto aso it as much as possible you be see depoliticize asante first no said that say many MPP ni mi ba after 100 years and 50 years and 2000 years they come back do say ɔde soloku ɛba bɛhyɛm na aboa ma asante first na yɛ dɛ ɛnyine mate deɛ mɛhyɛ no ase ebiom deɛ yɛyɛ nie strategy a yɛyɛ nie sector biara ne yɛpɛ sɛ sector players na ɛwɔni program no ɛnsɛ as I speak with you now fashion foɔ no wɔ Accra Kumasi ma ɔha ɔmo yɛ model casting a ɔmo de bɛyɛ runway ɛde ayɛ fashion exhibition ɛne fashion night. Last year, me na me organize ma womo literally. Those say me the womo na organize here. This year, omo ka omo bo omo te Ashanti Fashion Industry Network no. Me nka ho nyina fi some start here. Me ma omo ka pre bambo. Bo omo ka omo bo omo nti no. They've been able to raise funds omo ye omo de na omo so be hye omo de na se. Enti de chair say, afi na ba be gina no. Say politician man fa me ho anhye mu kura na. They will still go ahead and make sure they organize fashion, no, and then they organize the runway programs. No. Media summits, the media for share the same proposal. I'm the man say they should unite and then own the program and take it away from us, so that the NOBC providing leadership and the support role. So that even Minihokrana, because of my year for 4 years, you know, or many some sponsorship lines here, they will be able to hold them and then support them. And the visual arts, the street art festival, no, in a similar manner, so that next year, next 2 years, no, It wouldn't have to take Ashanti regional minister for this to go on. Mowaya, Omosha Asiana Minigana, and so now leadership no. We are effective at the church. Wouldn't you cry or say a Jumania day? A cost. And no visionary they build the Ashanti first. So that at the end of the day, Abaikwa industries now will own the individual programs and will run it to make it sustainable. And the best Mama hold the role in that regard. Said the young politics, new politics here, I know MPP, NDC, ever boy, and I'm one dear to me. And yes, and you must see, I have to change the back at the poor Santamino. Yen try na any politics no do na anya dey emfi nititru ye say opem so tayachi manhia tayachi yewura ya tayachi ye na yewura e de animonyam hye anema no time bia wo fra na tumu say na koma ye dey atone yem tie wa rehye mu say otumfuo tim hoda ye de ntimo enam ye minister ochina ebetuma pame wotumfuo de opam na dey eneye. It most definitely nananom tire chi de enim so mba GS wo na so said e be ya de yehuni ye behu no afia beba na bo na atim e de amaye.